This one's for you, Robin. It's gone pretty well, actually. Thanks for the invite, Robin. That was nice. However, I don't know where your other hole's gone. What's that over there? Perhaps have I just played the wrong golf course? I'm going to walk through here now. I think there's more golf course through here. Have I just played the 9 hole, the par 3? Ooh. I think I've just played the wrong course. There's more. Oh, there's more here. Oh, I've got some gold. I've got some gold. I think I played the wrong hole. I was just about to get in the car and go home. This is now. Oh, this is the first. Right. I got you. Okay. All right. Well, this is it. This is a normal hole. It's a par 5. Oh, there's a medal tee back there. I'm going to go back there. Oh, look at me. I'm well happy now. Right, so we got a tee here. Oh, this is cool. Oh, nice fairway. It's going to love a little bit of a draw. Let's walk back here. Okay. Here's the tee box. Let's go, Cisco. Oh, nice. It's into the wind today and it's cold, so I expect this hole to play pretty long. We'll see. Par 5. Look, I'm happy now. Right, I just walked up there. Should be able to get home now, just about. 3 wood. I'm going to have to hit it well though. Yeah, this is a normal size green. I'm on a big course. And my second shot is nowhere to be seen. Hit it okay, there's a little bunker there. Check the hole, so. Nah, no such luck. Oh, here we go. Here it is, nice. Must have just carried that, maybe rolled off the side of the green, perhaps, I don't know. Oh, a little chip shot again. Good for your short game around here. Sort of duffed it a little bit. Sometimes it's like that in the winter. You just put it on a nice lie and then sort of catch it a little bit high on the club face. But oh well. Birdie putt. That's just a bad par, wasn't it? Oh well. I am enjoying this now though. This is cool. On to the second. Pretty decent hole, straight down there. No trouble. This is nice. It's got 150 left in. It's quite nice because you come up over a hill. Because I drew that one up here, it's bounced off the hill and run down, to within like 8 iron or so. Pins on the back, it looks like. Elevated green. When Robin said it was kind of a municipal course, didn't know what to expect. I played a lot of courses municipal in America and they're always very good, but they've not got the greatest reputation in the UK. Nothing wrong with this course though. Just to the middle of the green there. Nothing fancy because the pin was on the back. It looked like there was a bit of a tear there. But well, here's the bunker I'm talking about. There's my shot. It's not really close, but it's right in the middle of the green, which is, when you've never played a course before, can't go wrong if you just aim for the middle of the greens. There you go. See if I can hold this for a laugh, shall I? Bit of dew on the greens, just caught me out a bit there. Nice though, good hole, like that, it's a good hole. I hit the tee shot and wandered down here and realised that all the way down the right is out of bounds. All the way down the left is gone. The fairway's nice and wide, so I think this in a medal would be squeaky. We've got a little pond over there, but I've got basically a 9-iron left in. Got 133. Not too much trouble. There's a bunker short, which shouldn't be any problem. I don't think there's anything long. Still feel a little bit stiff, to be honest. Didn't have any warm-up, but the little par 3 course was fun. But you know, it takes a while just getting going, especially when you're my age. I think that's on the green now. Just dump you down there. Just in a little fluffy bit here. I'll give myself that. Yeah. Looks a nice hole next. Yeah, we're starting to see quite a bit of out of bounds internally now. I guess you get that when you've got a small footprint to build a golf course onto, just to keep everybody safe. It's probably a good idea, otherwise you can start whipping it across fairways and cutting edges out and killing people. You know, maybe not that drastic, but par 3 next. Gonna run back there and hit it up. Looks quite nice. Wow, this is nice. Look at this bunker. It's a deep bad boy there. Oh, my ball. Good for weight, good for line. A little bit, tiny bit left, but if it had been a bit pitched any shorter, it would have bounced off this thing. Let me stick you down here. Pretty a 3 in the end. This bunker, look how the space that we had. I think I probably just pitched in that semi, which was lucky to hold it. But nice hole, nice hole. So this one's a nice par 5 actually. Got this nice trouble down the right. I can see probably the out of bounds because you could whack it over there if they didn't have the out of bounds. We've got a nice pond here. I didn't expect quite to get down here. Is squoze a word? I don't know. But I kind of squozed that one off the tee. It was like a low squirty one off the bottom, but it was straight and it came down to this bump and rolled down to here. So I think I've got 220 yards, but I'm on a downslope, so I think I can probably get there with my 3-iron. Give it a whirl. Right, I clipped the tree, but it didn't take that much off it. I think it's just short of the green, but I expected to get up over that tree, but it didn't. It didn't hit much, it just hit a couple of, little wispy bits. So I guess, as Robin's not here, I'll kind of interview myself. I won't do it in a cheesy way though. A cheesy YouTube way. No, I guess like what my aspirations for this year. I'd like to try and consolidate a +2 handicap. Try and get it up, kind of +2.5 or something would be a nice challenge. Obviously it'd be nice to have a few wins in some tournaments, but to be honest, I'm 46 now. Hang on. 47 now. And you know, a lot of these kind of Brabazon type events, they're very difficult. These kids are very good these days. On top of anything else, I feel fairly fit, to be honest, but 36 holes in a day with no break on tough links courses, just it just wears you out, really, more than anything. But I'm trying to stay competitive with those guys, just so if I turn pro at 50, which I've got a few years, and try and do something, try and get through the Stay Sure Tour qualifying, which is very difficult, I appreciate. If I can get a couple of rounds going and get on that tour, that would be amazing. That'd be nice. I like to grow the YouTube channel a little bit. It's not the main focus of why I do these things, but I've been enjoying it. It opens more options. Pins on the front, the greens are pretty soft now. This should be straightforward. Should be up and down 8 times out of 10. Right, okay. Well, I don't know whether you saw that, but that was a sneaky little chip in there. Nice little eagle. That was just because that other one wounded me. Ooh. Always nice to get one of those on tape. Tape? What am I talking about? Anyway, that was nice. Gets me a couple under, so kind of playing around the handicap now, which is nice. On a course I've not played before. I'm playing off the medal tees, so that's nice. But I am running low on battery, so you might not see the end of this round. On to the 6th. That's a classic. The first time I don't record a tee shot because I was trying to save a little bit of battery for the end of the round. And I carved one miles right. I mean, I'm not sure how carved it was, but it was right, you know. And so now I got 150 over this lot to a green. I'm not sure you can see it back there, but it's not in good shape. So I might be able to get over them, but I'm going to try and go through this light area to the left and then cut it in and try and get somewhere near the green and chip and putt. I don't think I can hit the green from here. Well, I got over it. The first objective was to get over those trees in front, and I got over those, but definitely didn't hit the green. We'll see where we are. I think it's around the green somewhere, but definitely the chip and putt. A little crisis, so I thought I'd better start recording again. Okay, so a little bit long. I've got a bunker in front of me, but that shouldn't be, well, that won't be any problem. Plenty of green to work with, straightforward chip shot. Yeah, that's close. Do you know what I think? The thing about, you know, having a low handicap, yeah, it is kind of about hitting the golf ball and not hitting too many bad shots, but having shots like that, I felt really confident of putting that close. And you can see here, that's where it goes to. And it's just completely expected, and it's kind of 80% of the game. Because I can play with a 5 or 6 handicapper who hits it as well as I do. And then you just get to just around the green and they'll, you know, just hit some quite good chip shots and just miss the putts. And it's just that sharpness and that application to the short game. I really believe in that. Certainly down to a certain level. I mean, when you're trying to shoot 62 on a 7,500 yard golf course, yeah, I mean, that is all about on your day ripping it miles and hitting everything close. That's not about short game. I mean, you can get around one of those courses and like 1 or 2 under with a good short game, but you can't go really low like the big boys do. It's their job though, so I would expect it. But generally speaking, for everyone else, right down to a +3 handicap or more, it's very much based on, you know, hitting your, not in too many really wide shots, but just getting up and down whenever you get that chance. Do you think? I don't know what the average would be. I guess I usually hit about maybe 14 or 15 greens. You know, if I didn't get up and down on those, you know, that's 5 over. But I tend to get up and down on those ones and birdie the par 5s, and suddenly you're 2 or 3 under. You know, it makes a big difference. This is the 7th. What have we got? Let's have a look. We got a Beeston Dental Clinic plug there for all your toothy needs. Short one, 316. Par 4, so that should be birdie. I did say par then, which was, I forgot about that. That was pretty good from where I was. Quickly hit this tee shot, see if I can hit a straight one. So what do I think of Robin? Honestly, I think he's playing the social media game really well. He's fairly unique. I just quite like his content, really. I mean, it is X-rated and there's loads of F-bombs and so on, but it's tongue-in-cheek, you know? I think anybody who takes it seriously needs to just lighten up a bit. As far as his no-look shot, well, I've got to say, we were playing with that like back in the 80s, and before, but not as committed as what they're doing these days. So I think there's quite a few of the guys around the globe doing that specific way of teaching, but Robin's certainly throwing it out there. And do you know what I think for beginners? I really think it's a good idea, because the amount of people that end up with this crazy looking golf swing just because the ball's there in front of them and they're trying to hit it. We're trying to swing the club, you know. I mean, we're actually trying to get around a golf course in as little shots as possible and enjoying it. That's the first objective. But other than that, when you're working on your string, to make that easier, you want to get the most natural swing as you possibly can. And really that is the way to do it. If you haven't checked it out, excuse the language and the banter, go across to his channel. Robin Matthew Williams. I think it's Robin Matthews Williams. Anyway, yeah, he's all right. And to be honest, if I hadn't have been invited to today, I wouldn't have played this lovely course on this beautiful day. I would definitely have been in bed now. So for that, nice one, mate. Can you hear this? Do you hear that? Woodpecker, isn't it? Par 3. The par 4 I didn't make birdie. Tee shot was okay. Chipped onto about 15 foot and missed the putt. Par 3 I've hit it to this. It was 157. Hit 7 iron. Let's see if well, this green looks good. I think they've cut this one. Right. That should have been 2 birdies there. But anyway. Love the woodpecker, don't you? That's cool. I don't know whether you heard that. Anyway, on to the 9th. I'm going to leave it after this one because it's a 9-hole course here, and obviously a little par 3 course there. Not little, long, those par 3s. Last hole of the day for me. It's been gorgeous, and it's 397 par 4. Nice. Let's give this a go, shall we? Last tee shot of the day. This one's for you, Robin. It's gone pretty well, actually. Right, that was hilarious. I have to admit, I sort of pulled that tee shot a bit, considering I wasn't even looking at it. It was I thought quite good off the tee to not miss it, and I pulled it left of where I was aiming, and I didn't realise that you had to actually draw it around the corner, and it's drawn around the corner really nice. 175 downwind, downhill. I think probably a 7-iron into this should do it, because the face is de-lofted a bit on this down slope as well, so take that into account. And a couple under, see if we can make one more. I missed that right. It was just on the edge of the green, but that is going to leave a tricky chip shot. I thought with that club, it was 181, and it's not that strong a wind. Normally my 7-iron's like 160 or something, so I thought it would land front part of the green because the pin's on the back and there's a hedge behind. So I kind of took 1 or 2 less, and it's worked out to be pin eye to the right off the edge of the green, leaving me a really saucy chip shot. Oh wow. Let's see if we can just one last up and down. Got a feeling it might be a tricky one now. Okay, so this is the bunker I was talking about. I did carry that, and I'm just here. And in the summer, this would be tricky, but I think today, easy-ish. Hang on, that's what we got. It looks like there's no green to play with, and there's not a lot. But it's not that difficult a shot. It's on an up slope, so the lie's good. It's just a straightforward little chip shot up the slope. It should stop pretty much where it lands. Okay, nearly hold it again. But there's a bit left in that. That, just like I was saying earlier about when you put yourself on a really good lie, you can get flyer lies a little bit, and that one's rolled out to a bit longer than what you would want really. But nothing near a half decent putt would help. Couple under. It was alright. Yeah, it was straightforward in the end. I mean, it's an easy enough chip shot. Once you can play those chip shots, it's really straightforward. You know, you don't always chip them close, obviously, but they are bread and butter shots. So you've got to get the mindset that you need to up and down nearly all of those. And not everybody does, but you know, you try your best. Anyway, that was good. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed it. Thanks again to Robin for the invite. But hop along to his channel if you want to learn a few things about the no-look shot. He has actually got some really good content, but it is a 18 certificate, so bear that in mind. And like and subscribe and all that biz if you're enjoying the content. Look forward to seeing you next week. Cheers, guys.